We need to talk about this moment, which has been sending hockey social media completely wild, and it's been a good reminder for me why so many, even Canadian-born players, have Toronto specifically on their no-trade list. Between hockey talk radio, now social media, every single play is analyzed to a ridiculous degree, and Elliot Friedman sort of talked about that actually today on the newest episode of 32 Thoughts. It's part of the reason so many players don't want their no-trade list to go public, because, hey, I'm from Toronto, but I don't want to play there. It's kind of a tough look. Anyway, if you're not familiar with the Liljegren-Marchand situation, that's on me. I was late with the coverage, but I did just put a video up. You can check that out, but I do just want to reiterate before I get into things that, yeah, this was a dirty play by Marchand, and I think the fact that no Leafs responded physically is shameful. Keefe called the team out, and we do also know that Liljegren suffered a high ankle sprain, which, despite the somewhat innocuous name, is actually a very serious injury. Very difficult to come back from, especially in hockey, where your ankles, well, they're key. After the Liljegren clip, there was a shot where Brad Marchand, as he often does, was chirping the Toronto Maple Leafs bench, and a lot of focus was on Tyler Bertuzzi, who, instead of being stone-faced or apparently rushing the ice, was laughing at Marchand. I feel like people are purposefully angry. Like, he's laughing at him, not with him, and he's shaking his head. Brad Marchand is a pest. He's a rat. He's a self-proclaimed joke. He's just injured a player, and Bertuzzi is shaking his head with incredulity. He can't believe that he's still yapping and probably saying such crazy, ridiculous things. The people that think he's laughing alongside him, that he's getting buddy-buddy with the guy who just injured their player, are completely out to lunch, and it's honestly, in my opinion, because Bertuzzi's had a bad start to the year. He's the new Leafs target, the fall guy. There's one every year. Had he been lighting it up and playing physical like people hoped, Bertuzzi here wouldn't have been Marshy's pal. He would have been the guy illustrating how much of a jester Marchand is. He's clearly laughing because the dude's a clown, and I just don't understand how people don't see that. Jeff, for example, not a bad guy. Do not say anything mean to him. I really don't like how he comes across on social media, and this post, great example. Might be overthinking it, but it feels not great when your acquired snot is laughing along with his opponent's buddy after one of his teammates was injured by said buddy. Yes, it's actually incredible. Us as Leaf fans, we care more about the players than their teammates. That's a very reasonable assumption to make based on a clip where we have absolutely no audio and a dude is shaking his head. I thought this tweet was very funny. It was from Bradley, who said, "Bruh, someone saved Tyler Bertuzzi from that fan base." I'm going to include a link to the Steve Dangle clip that he included and play it here just to sort of end off the video. Before I do, though, I will leave you with Bertuzzi's statement, and I imagine that he was shaking his head with sort of the same look when he said this. People can perceive that however they want. I'm not going to explain myself.
Want to talk about someone else? Tyler! It's pretty funny, huh? It's pretty funny. Get off the Toronto Maple Leafs. 10 points in 7 games. All you were able to get is a $5 million one-year deal. I wonder why. What a teammate. What a teammate. Oh, yuck. What knee slapper was going on there on the ice? He just got demoted to the 4th line. Why?